Yo, homies, it's the Land Best Assassin. What's up, what's happening? And we are back. That's right. We frickin' had a little bit of an issue with the GoPro power, but we have returned, bro. Like the Phoenix, we have risen from basically out of power. Bro, did get charged completely last night. So it ended up dying. Usually it'll be able to survive, but not this time. Steve, Unlimited, we back. We are homies, and we are now on Sister Hump. This, if you guys remember, is the place that I caught that 28-pound and change catfish. I do not intend to replicate that. That is not the goal. We are not trying to get a 28-pound catfish. We are trying to avoid him and see what we can catch. I did not catch any BBLs while we were gone. I basically, quite literally, put my feet up, hung out for a little bit, chit-chat on the phone, and then decided to move to another spot, and I caught a couple little fish. And that was all. I didn't leave, Colin. The GoPro died. Battery died. So here we go, homies. This is the usual time that we do the Rodcast. Maybe 20 minutes late, but the usual time we do the Rodcast. So let us see. Let us see if we can catch ourselves some BBLs on these humps. I'm just gonna fish these humps, bros. I'm gonna fish Sister Hump, Comfort Hump's cousins. We're gonna fish those, and we're gonna see the hump. We know if they are gonna eventually get ripe, homies. They will be ripe for the picking. Right now, we're just checking it. We're quite literally testing the waters. Ha! That's right. I went there, homies. We are testing the waters. The waters of Comfort Hump. Yo, Steve, it died, like the battery died. But it was not the fault of the GoPro. It's because last night, the GoPro's, like the live stream, it got shut off incorrectly. So the GoPro was still, I mean, it wasn't broadcasting, but it still thought that it was live. So the moderator had pointed that out to me, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I was under the impression that the moderator was gonna turn it off, but we had a little miscommunication. So it got plugged in and just kept on live streaming. There was no actual live stream going on, but it thought that it was live streaming. So it stayed on the whole night. And the battery never got fully charged. So on this boat, and while you're live streaming, the battery is connected, well, it's connected and always plugged into the boat power. But the problem is that the boat power doesn't charge it, it just slows down the amount of battery that it uses throughout the day. So on a regular day with regular power, then we'll be good. But because of the fact that it had half the power, and I used that same power to charge the the receiver for the microphones. Because of that, it ended up dying completely, the battery. So my bad, bros. Lesson learned. Make sure that you don't frickin' have a problem like that. Oh, Clint's in the house. Amateur hour. Bro. This is amateur day, dog, not amateur hour, bro. It's like I've never done this before, right, bro? We're gonna throw this, chatterbait. I did do one alteration to the chatterbait, guys. The Z-Man, the baby Z, the Z2, that is the trailer, it had already worn through from the hook sets and all that other stuff, the fish spitting it out. It had cut the plastic a little bit, so I had to clip off the head of the Z2 and then reset the hook where it comes out on the trailer. There is a lot of technology to juggle here, bro. And on top of that, then figuring out where these dumb old fish are. But I told you guys that I'm not an octopus, but I can juggle, homies. One of these days, I will juggle live. It's not great juggling, but I can keep the balls up for, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 juggling rotations. And Snozook, you would never know if I was abducted because I got my mask on, player. So potentially, your theory might be correct. Okay, Simply Fishing is giving us an update. He got 7th out of 47. Bro, let me fist bump you right there, dog. Boom! Simply Fishing out there handling business. 7th out of 47. That's very respectable, my friend. The mermaids came in here and they messed with my stuff. Bro, that's also a possibility. Oh yeah, guys, I could have been taken to Atlantis and I could have returned already. Don't tell the moderator. I may have done my chicken me duty in Atlantis in order for me to get back. Ingrates on the strong. Bro, this autocorrect, bros. It's gonna get us all fighting each other. But did this guy just call me an ingrate? All right, so just straight in front of me, that's where the drop is for this hump, for sister hump. Bros, I know you guys are you're quick to put in the chat, moderator, he said he was in Atlantis and he did his chicken duty. That's why I had to say it before you guys could even start typing it, dog. You guys were gonna type it and be like, moderator, moderator. And I'm probably calling her attention to it right now. You guys are gonna get me in trouble even just from that. Oh, I will have to agree with John on that one. I mean, I did catch a BBL, so that would all make sense. We're gonna run this hump. It is pretty flat right now. The lovely lakey humps. Now we got jams getting in each other's heads. We're gonna let it hit the bottom and pop it off. And then next thing you know, we're gonna end up with a freaking 35-pound catfish and wonder what we've done with our lives. Why would there be a 35-pound catfish just hanging out over here? They may not want to chase this guy right now. So we'll run it, and then we might come back with a shaky head, Nico. We'll figure out what's gonna make him bite. We are about to get to the end of this hump right here. They might not be in the mood to chase. And we ain't worried about it. We got something for these ladies, no matter what mood they're in. You know what I just realized, guys? Bro, it just hit me like a ton of bricks right here. Dude, BBLs, Big Bass Live. Usually the BBLs are the chicks, right? So the ladies. What is a lady's best friend? Now, probably just a regular lady's best friend. Everybody knows the answer to that. Yo, old school. You know how we do, dog. We don't catch numbers, but we did catch a 4-pound, 14-ounce BBL and also a catfish. I think it was a 5-pound catfish. Let's do them. But what are a girl's best friend, bro? Okay, so you're close. It's diamonds, bro. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, homies. I may have almost fallen into the water, who knows. But diamonds are a girl's best friend. And dudes, what have I been throwing? The Dizzy Diamond, dog. Oh, que pues, bro. Que pues. It is all coming together. The Dizzy Diamond out there handling business. The ladies see it. And they just can't resist, bro. They cannot resist that diamond. There's a lot of guesses here, guys, but it's diamonds. So I'm throwing the Dizzy Diamond. Not now, but I was. Throwing the Dizzy Diamond, and that's what I caught them on, homies. I've caught most of my BBLs on the Dizzy Diamond. I mean, the last one I just caught was on a jig. That's neither here nor there. I don't know if he was close at all, but I'm just saying. Dizzy Diamonds. I'm gonna try and throw a shaky head right here, guys. It is not gonna be Mr. Wiggles. Not time for the Wigmeister. The Wigster is not. What is that? Holy moly. Here we go again, boys. What have we got here? I don't know what we got here, guys. I would assume it's a drum or a catfish. Why do we come to this place? Here we go again, boys. If we know this is catfish hump, why do we come out here? I might as well make this a catfish channel. Let's play it, homies. I'm gonna not use this arm because that arm's gonna get tired. Oh, that is not a catfish, homies. That right there could potentially be a BBL plus for the ages, homies. Let us see what we got here. I don't think this girl was a catfish. From what I saw when she came up, catfish don't come up, dogs. They do not come up like that. Oh, dudes. Let me have a waterside chat with whatever this is. It is definitely a BBL, dogs. We are looking at potentially a BBL plus. Let's just have a seat right here with her. She's hooked under the chin. Let her run. Let her run. We're just relaxing, homies. We're having a waterside chat with this girl. This BBL right here is a little fatty. Come over here, girl. Go. Chatter through again, my dudes. This right here is potentially, look where I hooked her, guys. I hooked her on the outside, so technically might not count, but it should count because I wasn't sight fishing. Look at that, bros. This, no line change, no freaking reties, and we have caught ourselves a 28-pound catfish, and whatever this weighs here, dogs. Oh man, that's that BBL drizzy stuff. This freaking fish is dripping drizzy, bro. Dripping BBL drizzy all over the place. Let's see what we got here, guys. My dudes. I must have been abducted by aliens. That's the only way this will make sense. Dudes, what the heck am I looking at here? Let's make sure we're, all right, everything's good. The scale is getting in the way. What do we have here, guys? Let's check it out. My dudes. My dudes. This right here is definitely a BBL plus. Right here, homies, right before your eyes. is, we'll reweigh it, is an 8-pound, 3-ounce BBL, my dudes. What? Let us put her in the live well real quick. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. I thought she was a catfish. Dude, we put her in the live well just so that she could chill out for a little bit. What? Bros. Oh, man. My dudes, my vatos. I don't know if you can see that. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. I'm assuming you can see that. What just happened here, dogs? 8 pounds, 3 ounces. Don's chatterbait is in the house. Dudes, what just happened here? That is the largest fish I've caught here on Guntersville. 8 pounds, 3 ounces, and what a better way to catch it than with you homies riding digitally on the back of the boat. What's up? That catfish, that freaking fish was massive. $100,000 winner. Bros, what just happened here? Dudes, what? Let us take a moment, guys. Let us bask in this moment. Usually we don't care. We just move on. We go on to the next BBL. But my dudes, 8 pounds, 3 ounces. There will be a reweigh. But dudes, the way she pulled, I thought she was that same catfish, dog. I thought she was just pulling me to wherever. But then she came up. And I was like, nah, dog, that ain't a catfish no more. What? Oh, thank the good Lord that we got ourselves an 8 pound, 3 ounce bass. A BBL, straight up a BBL plus. Thank the good Lord. There it is, homies. What just happened here? That is how we bring it to you live. What just happened there, dogs? Dudes. Moderator, are you on the channel? Because we cannot do this without the moderator being on the channel, guys. Moderator, are you on the channel? What? Bros. Oh, dude. What was that, bro? Oh, when I first stepped on the scene, fishes was petrified. Jet back to the bank like they were being chased by homicide. My fish game does you right to Cal, and it will never steer you wrong. And all you big fat bass in the stream, your careers won't be lasting long. Dang, bros. We pull out some Method Man. Let's put our drag back to tight. Dudes, what the heck? Bros, we broke 2 lake PBs. What just happened? The catfish yesterday, and now this one. Don's chatterbait. Here it is, homies. Don's chatterbait. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, dudes. I do have an abrasion right here, and I will be retying because that bass gave me an abrasion, an 8-pound abrasion. So I am going to retie that. This is a miracle, but I'm gonna retie. Oh! Oh! Oh, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being here. We just started the second part of the stream. GoPro battery died, and we just came over here afterwards. I say, you know what? We're gonna work this hump until basically we give up till the sun goes down, because that's what I was more comfortable with. Oh my God, homies. Let's see what the homies is saying. Bridge a little bit. John said something. Time to change spots. John, you are correct. We are going to change spots because this is ridiculous. Dudes, let's not be too loud, because Comfort humps right there, and she's going to get a little mad that we're so excited about catching a fish on her sister hump. I will finally cut this abrasion, dudes. This line, no joke, has gone through multiple fish. This one does have an abrasion right there. Oh my God. Thank the good Lord for that. That 8-pound, 3-ounce fish. Is a moderator here, guys? There is water in the well, dog. Oh, the moderator answered? Oh, my bad. I didn't see it. When did that happen? Oh, yeah. She said she's here. My bad, dogs. My bad. Oh, my God. So, wow. What word are we going to use for this BBL Plus? This knocks the 7-pounder, but the 6-pounder, my dudes. What word should we use? What word should we use for the BBL Plus, guys? Woo! Actually, you know what word we're gonna use, dog? We're gonna use the word Dawn. D-O-N, because this is Dawn's chatterbait. So we're gonna show love to Dawn. I would not have caught that fish if it weren't for Dawn sending me this chatterbait, amongst others. But he sent me this, bro, out of the goodness of his heart, homies. So we are gonna put Dawn. So for the next, let me see when the clock starts, homies. For the next, let's see, 5:47, moderator, is when I will start the clock, or you can start the clock. Ah! Oh my God. All right, homies. At 5:47, we will start the clock, and at 5:52, that's Central Time, we will close out the BBL Plus giveaway. Looks like there's a little bit more of an abrasion than I thought. Now the clock starts. Everybody type in DON if you want to be entered in to win a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. All you got to do is put in the comments within the next 5 minutes, DON, Don. Don, my homie, who sent me this chatterbait that I'm about to retie. Hey, let's not get all crafty, guys. It's got to be straight up DON. I mean, afterwards, you can put whatever you want, but DON. My dudes, what was that all about? Dudes, did that fish, I think that fish bent out that frickin' little chingle dingles right there. It bent that out, dog. Just a little bit. Oh my. After I got to take a selfie with that fish. There's all kinds of stuff that needs to happen here, guys. I don't even know how to do this right now. What's the best way for me to take this selfie? Because you're not going to get it if you're out here like that, bros. Let me see. Let me see what I look like all here, Vatos Locos style. Let's see if you'll be able to get it. Because I'm thinking it's going to be like this huge. Yeah, I think that's a good angle right there. Let's see. Say cheese. Take a picture? Photo? Okay. So maybe it's like take a picture. Take a picture. Picture. Okay, it's got to be picture. Picture. Yep, that's the word. That's the phrase that pays for me. And we'll be taking a couple selfies right here, dudes. What? Here we go. Let's let this fish go. She's going to be very angry. Actually, let me take a picture through the live or in the live well. That fish is only second to my 11-pound, 2-ounce fish. Guys, if we catch a 10-pounder, that also pays out. Just FYI. Let's see how we get this fish, because she's going to be angry. She already don't want to play. She does not want to play. Well, she's going to have to. Get out of here. Huh. All right, my dudes. Apparently somebody's flashing water at me. Holy moly. Ah, come on, camera. Here we go. Let's get in the cholo pose. Let's do it. Picture. Picture. We're just taking multiples, bro. I'm not crazy. Picture. 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 All right, dudes, let's let her go. We had our fun. This girl right here, oh my God, homies. What the heck? Look at that. Look at that. Let's do that one. Picture. 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 Maybe it's got to focus. Picture. Okay, now I just sound like a stupid crazy guy saying picture 100 times. Picture. Picture. All right, now I'm just dumb. Picture. All right, homies, we're going to let her go. Dang, dog. Thank the good Lord. Let's let this baby doll go. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. She's gonna jump. Woo-wee. My dudes, it is probably the end of the drawing. Let me find that live stream. Oh, she's in the water, homies. She swam away, no problem. The drawing has ended, or at least the entries. And now the moderator will tell us who won. Oh, thank you very much, Steve. Don, you're in the house. Don. Don, I want to tell you right now, dog, thank you for being so gracious that you sent these chatterbaits to a dude you just saw on YouTube, bro. You just had so much generosity to send me these chatterbaits that I've been killing them on, bro. These guys are asking, where can we get one? Now, Don, that's up to you, my dude. All I'm saying is, that one right there, should that 8-pounder retire Don's chatterbait, or should we grind it till there's nothing to grind? Dudes. Oh, I didn't even reweigh it, bros. But 8 pound, 3 ounces. We would have probably just only gained an ounce or so. Holy moly, bro. It's locked in the scales memory. 8 pound, 3 ounces. Don, they're after the chatterbait. Holy moly, guys. That was enough to slow me down. Yo, Kendall's son, what's up? Glad you were able to see it. Let's just take a guys while the mom tells us who won. Who won? Oh, remember guys, that only knocks out the 6-pounder, so we'll have to get a 7-pounder in order to... Yo, bro. Kendall's son, thanks for showing up, dog. That made my day, dog. What was that all about? Now, one could say, bro, you've caught an 11-2. Why are you getting all crazy about this fish? Well, because, dog, you don't catch those every day. That right there, my friends, was something that you got to get shook by. It's got to shake you to the core, or else you're in the wrong game. So 7-11 was the prior biggest bass that I've caught. I mean, actually, no. Was it almost 8 pounds? I don't remember. It's on the Tanko Tuesday video. That's where I saw. Yo, Jerry, what's up, dog? Jerry, you usually don't see me sitting on my boat, but we took a little break after we thought that we hooked into another catfish. It turns out that we weren't catfished, bro. That was just a big fish trying to snap my line. Sniper. A little. That sniper, bro. That fish wasn't coming off. This line has a 28 and change pound catfish and that 8.3 that we just caught, that largemouth. You've never seen a retie? Moderator, did you send the winner or what I miss? Did I miss it? Woo! Moderator, I have not received an update as to who won, but you take your time. I'm over here just hanging out. What just happened here, bro? Who? Ah, moderator just sent it. Yo, dudes. So the winner of this giveaway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta get some of this adrenaline out, bro. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The winner of this giveaway, bros, for the BBL Plus is Rude. Rude, you are the winner, homie. Oh my God. One of the OGs. Rude won. Holy moly. That's enough resting on our laurels, guys. It's time to get out here and grind again. Whoo-wee. That, my friends, was completely unexpected. I'm gonna have to rewatch that and see what exactly happened. I let it drop on the bottom, and then I just slowly reeled it back to me. I should drink some water. Rude, all you gotta do is send an email to latinbassassin@gmail.com. You know how we get down. And later tonight, I will send you a $25 Bass Pro Shop, well, or Tackle Warehouse, whichever one you want. But it's not really up to me, bro. It's up to them on how long it takes for them to pay it out. Dudes. I must be dreaming right now. You know, Don sent me an 8-pounder. Don set the stage, bro. He said, my homie caught an 8-pounder. I am also Don's homie. So he didn't say that I couldn't catch an 8-pounder. He just said my homie caught an 8-pounder. I need a few energy drinks. Nah, bro. Colin went and bought that FC Sniper when he got his money, bro. Dudes, I'm not even sure, like, I'm too concerned about catching a frickin' a buzzer beater right now. So we caught a 414 and that 8-pound, 3-ounce fish right there. That was presumed to be a catfish, as we've been catfished before here. Dudes, I don't even know. No sad, bros. We're back in the game. May as well throw the jitterbug. Woo! Let me get some water, guys. After this cast, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna end the Rodcast early. Just kidding, guys. That's some kind of crazy talk. we're gonna keep casting. In fact, if I don't get him to bite on the chatterbait right now, I'm gonna throw across this hump, and I'm going to, because the point of the hump is right here, I'm gonna throw a shaky head or something along those lines. Oh, you almost caught me slipping. I said I was gonna get a drink before I casted that other one. Ridiculous. Homies, did you guys think it was that big when it was splashing around out here? Were you guys able to see it when it was splashing around? Holy moly. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, yeah. You guys can only imagine what I was like when I caught that frickin'. Why is this showing that it's not charging? When I caught that 11-pounder, bro. Should be charging. I'll check it again in a second. It doesn't look like it's charging right now. Buzzbait will be good on that hump. Whoo! Don, that's two of us. It made both our days, Don. Okay, saw the pole. Whoo! Huh. Okay, guys. Let's get back out there. Okay. I'll throw that shaky head for now. Will I get my wits about? The moderator ain't even phased that I that fish. She just, whatever, bro. Did the moderator say, you, congratulations on catching a wussy fish, or some at least, to let her, to see if she has emotions? I'm just glad it was live, dudes. And it is flat calm out here, homies. Oh, man. Let's act like we've been here before, guys. I have been here before, literally, guys. I was here yesterday in the afternoon. Oh, man. I'm sweating underneath this, guys. It's probably like adrenaline sweats. Not a bad way to spend your Saturday, you know? You're just starting to get toasty. Well, thank you guys for coming along and witnessing that BBL Plus. Now we raise the bar again. So we're gonna need a 7-pound fish in order to pay out the last leg of the BBL. Not trifecta, we've got the trifecta, but what is this, like a quad box or something? But it will take a 7-pounder or greater in order for us to pay out the last of the BBL pluses for this month. Now, every month they reset. So May 1st, it's gonna go back to 4 pounds, 5, 6, and 7. Dang, bro, that 8-pounder, it basically covered all of them. It was like, bro, shad and in one fish. It's like, I'm gonna jump all of them. That was crazy, bro. Oh. I'm trying, Steve. I'm gonna try and haul up another one. Fred, I will definitely make a short, bro. But I just gotta see when exactly. Snozook's still waiting for me to make a short of a video that he sent, but you might have to wait just a little bit longer, Snozook. Rob, you didn't see it, dog? Rob, that Domino's pizza basically robbed you. Dad jokes in the house. Basically robbed you of seeing that 8-pounder that I just caught, dog. That was crazy. My watch is saying that my pulse is 94 right now. And that happened a while ago. I also did do some push-ups, so maybe that makes sense. You are correct, Unlimited. I don't even know. I mean, if I don't catch another fish, well, I don't even know if I'll even realize it. But we grind here, homies. We grind. Get back in the game. Oh, let's go. We grind. Out here, we can worry about that 8-pounder later on when I'm at the house eating friggin' whatever, menudo or whatever. Yo, moderator, I know it's a little early, but what's for dinner? Maybe we gotta go have a little celebratory dinner. It's not every day you catch an 8-pound, 3-ouncer on a live. I mean, you guys seen us grinding. We grind. It took us a while to get that baby. Oh, thank you very much, Rob. A lot of the congratulations has to go to Don for providing us that chatterbait, because if Don hadn't provided those chatterbaits, because I was all like, look, I got to throw these. Don sent them to me, so we got to make them work. And little did I know that I ain't got to do much. You just go and handle business and let the chatterbaits do the talking. And if it weren't for Don, I wouldn't be throwing those. I'd just be like, whatever, bro. I'll mess with a chatterbait some other time. I'll do one more cast to my right, and then I'm gonna do a jig across this point. And then after that, I will move over to Comfort Hump. Again, do not tell her that we caught an 8-pounder on the sister hump, because she's not gonna like that. She's not gonna produce for us if we tell her that. Oh, the family's good, Maker. She's in the middle of making burritos. Snizook. I'm gonna have to do a little correction right there, bro, because we've stated that the moderator should never be referenced in such matters as those, my friend. So if you could kindly, I hope if you could kindly apologize, comment, so you don't player. But I'm just, we discussed it before. In matters of that, the moderator shall not be referenced. I understand you were joking, my dude, but we've drawn the line. I mean, dude, on this live cast, we say all kinds of crazy stuff, but we definitely draw the line at that, bro. Well, I'm gonna have to, if you're turned on, bro, that's cool, but I have to ask that you unapologetic. I'm very I don't know about, I'm very confused that you are turned on. I appreciate that, Snizook. But we gotta hold a high level of respect for the ladies. Oh man. All right, guys, we're throwing the jig. We are basically numb from the legs down. We are standing on who knows what. We're floating players. We're on cloud 9. But on cloud 9, we still try and catch fish. So let's do it. Oh. I can feel a bunch of rock out here, guys. I'm trying to see if I can. Dang, dudes. The only thing that would have made that 8-pounder better is if Mr. Wiggles caught him. If the Wigs had caught him, bro, if the Wigs had caught him, bro, that would have been poetic. The Wigs would have been all freaking elevated to champion status as he is, but extreme champion status. In fact, Unlimited might even have some respect for the Wigs. All right, let's move a little bit, and we will potentially move slightly to comfort hump. The only thing that's keeping me from losing my shad, bro, is that one is smaller than the other one that I've caught. That's the only thing, bro. If it weren't for that, I'd just be all like, all right, guys, let's shut her down. We're gonna end. I mean, we should have technically just shut it down right there and ended on the high note, you know what I'm saying? Because next thing you know, we're just gonna catch a bunch of dinks and be all like, dudes, we should have ended at the 8. Who wants to end on dinks? Nobody. The winds are coming. But if we gotta end on dinks, we end on dinks. Don't worry, Comfort Hump. I'll be there in a second. I just want to work this jig for a little bit. Dudes, and that fish was caught on a like 15-year-old Falcon rod, dudes. Doesn't even have the cork or all the cork on the bottom of that rod. That's how old and gangster that rod is. Well, we should have mic dropped on that one, bro. I should have just walked, pulled my mic off, thrown it on the ground, and then ended the Rodcast. What's going on here? My trolling motor must be moving because, oh, no. That was not a moving trolling motor. That was a moving bait. So the jig caught us a dink. And the dink went down to the ground. Yeah, we're ending on dinks. That little dink kept cruising with my bait. But if that guy was man enough to eat this jig, well then, let's keep feeding him on the feeding them and feeding them. £8, 4 ounces. Steve is out there spreading the word. 8 pound ounces. It was a little off right there, Snozook. Just slightly, bro. I didn't even weigh it. I didn't know if my scale could handle that. Fish drop equals mic drop. It was cruising towards me. Old school. I only switched baits because I threw the chatterbait for a little bit after that 8-pounder, and then I was all like, okay, they're not biting this. Or if they were, let's just say I wasn't feeling them because, you know, my body was numb. So I wasn't feeling them anymore. So I was just like, okay, let me change baits real quick and see if I can get a fish to bite that. So that's the only reason, old school, but I do appreciate you noticing that. Bromance, you are free to say almost anything. We do draw the line, but you're free to say whatever, dog. As long as it don't pertain to the moderator in a negative manner, then, or in a innuendo matter, bro, then we're good. Call it how you see it. There's a little bit of grass right there. All right. A little grass on my jig. And that's why they didn't eat him. They didn't like his garnish. When we go to Comfort Hump, old school, we will go back to the chatterbait. And we will work the top of Comfort Hump. Because I'll tell you what, dude. I have lost a big fish off of the top of Comfort Hump. It wasn't around this time frame, but there was a big fish on the top of Comfort Hump. I hooked into it, and I just saw him spit out my in either a cricket, but it spit out my bait. It came like, what the heck was that? But alas, we will not see that fish because I think my batteries died during that. My camera battery died during all that mess. I don't know if Don's ready to take orders on those chatterbaits, bro. Colin, if I had seen that fish smack that top water, bro, I don't know what I would have. Because, dudes, I played it a certain way because we're throwing a Nico. I played it a certain way because I thought it was a catfish. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I was all chill, you know, seeing. I thought it was a catfish, so I was like, whatever, just let the drag go. Just another dumb catfish, whatever. So it wasn't, I was all Joe Cool up here and I was all like, oh yeah, dudes, I do this all the time. It was, all right, catfish, let it pull, catfish or drum, whatever, just let it pull, let it pull. And then it started to surface and I was like, bro, I don't remember any drums surfacing ever. And then we had hope. We had the kind of hope that you only have when you're a child, bro. That blind faith, bro, where you're just all like, oh my God. That's that hope that anything's possible. And it just happened to be an 8-pounder. Don, I think you got yourself a problem, my dude. It might be a good problem, but I don't know. You got yourself a problem, bro. The homies is after them. Rob, well, let it not be confused that we are out here killing them, because we've only caught, I don't even know how many fish, probably like 5. I don't remember. But one of them was a 414 and one of them was an 8.3. So, I mean, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Why we're gonna leave this area, I don't know. But I'll tell you why. Because we've already caught 2. We should have left after the 1. After this Nico is reeled in, we will move. Jerry, the problem is there is no link. Don only sent them to me out of the kindness of his heart. He was all like, look, bro, I'm gonna send you some stuff. And I was like, Don, you don't gotta send me anything. And he's all like, bro, I'm gonna send you some stuff. And so he sent me a bunch of chatterbaits and a bunch of spinnerbaits and some swim jigs. So I don't know if anybody besides me, Don, and his closest homies can get their hands on those chatterbaits. Rob, I did retie, but that's because that big one put a decent sized abrasion on the line. So I retied it because it earned its retirement. Retirement. All right, let's get out of here, guys. We're over here making dad jokes and let me throw a chatterbait from this direction and then we will move. Colin, I'm pretty sure that's not Don's site, but I mean, I can't verify, and I don't think I'd want to verify, but but my guess is it's probably not going to take you to Don's Chatterbaits. But I mean, you could try it. All right, dudes, let's roll. After this cast, we are gonna roll. We're gonna go just right there to Comfort Hump and see if we can't pick a decent off of humps. Get crazy, it's over. BBLs are just gonna be popping up out of nowhere. It is almost a given that you'll get a BBL every afternoon. But don't quote me on that, because I ain't said shad, bro. But these humps, bro, when they get right, when they get nice and ripe, I can't tell if this chatterbait is, that's probably right. We have in Colorado an 8-pound. We are now in 12 feet of water. We're gonna try and cast as far as we can over the hump. The hump is right in front of us. Yo, Will, I'm gonna let the homies fill you in on what has transpired today. They say it best. The homies say it best, bro. It's terrible, apparently. Snizook, aren't you in Florida, bro? Doesn't it like rain all the time over there? Oh, it is definitely better than none, my friend. Rain a little bit and 10 degrees. Got it. Let's get it, guys. Let's get that big fish energy back in the boat. I mean, I'm not exactly sure when it escaped us, but we got to get in the boat because we only have about an hour left, less than an hour, probably a little bit more because we'll do some sunset hump cast. Paid for money. Paid money. Who you talking about? Me, dog? I'm telling you, he just sent them to me just because he was like, look, dog, you're cool. Mr. Creel, let me ask you a question. Is Chicken Me having a day like Mimi? I want to know. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that Chicken Me is enjoying that. But how did you phrase it, Mr. Creel? Did you go over there and be like, hey, Chicken LA, the dummy human you, the dummy version of you, dummy human version of you, caught an 8-pounder. Continue servicing, or else you're out of here. Susie! Susie, what's up? Thank you very much. Susie, you came in here in the morning and you said, I don't know the exact quote, but you told me to go out there and catch them. Essentially, that's what it amounted to. So I could only listen to you and try and catch it. All right, so it was close. I just assumed that's the way you let them know, Mr. Creel. Oh man, my dudes and dudettes, since Susie has entered the chat. But usually when I say dudes, I just mean the regular, all-encompassing dudes. I don't listen very often, Susie, but apparently I did. If you ask my mom, she'll tell you I don't listen at all. But I do time. Changed a few words. Yeah, Mr. Creel, I can't say all the words that you may or may not have said to Chicken Me. Susie, are you aware that there is a Chicken Me in this world? And I reside at Creel's farm. I mean, I don't know if it's questionable. I mean, I don't know how to determine that, Snizook. Tata, what's happening? Tata's going around catching sharks. Susie said no. Did I ask Susie a question? Because remember, guys, I'm on a fish high right now. Oh, if there was a if she was aware, I remember that there was a chicken meme. Yep, Susie, Creel gave me the honor of naming one of his chickens LA. It's very, I mean, it's a very high honor to get a chicken named after me, bro. I mean, Susie, sorry. Very high honor. I mean, I would only put it right below, like, getting knighted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I went over there in the old school and they knighted me, I knight you, chicken you, or chicken me. Tata, you can say whatever you want about your shark rig. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to benefit us here. This guy's out there in the ocean, still sharking. Dang, bros. Dudes, Don said, you saw that, guys. Don said that he will make 10 of them, homies. Now, not exactly sure how we're going to get them to you guys, but he'll make 10 of them. And then you guys will also be able to go around and just fish around and find out the power of these chatterbaits. Did I say you could ask that, Snizook? I think I said, I don't know what you're gonna ask, so. But, I mean, it's up to Susie to answer it or not, bro. How many show of hands, guys. How many chatterbaits are being requested? One each. I'm not speaking for you, Don. I'm just trying to see what is the possibility of the amount of chatterbaits that we could be seeing here. Why did the shark cut you off? Is this some kind of dad joke, bro? Because I just assumed that it's because of his teeth. But I don't know that for a fact. I said one hand, Mr. Creel. Bro, I'm sure you could catch anything on Don's chatterbaits because I've caught all kinds of stuff on Don's chatterbaits. Drums, catfish, 8-pound largemouth. There's a lot of stuff out there that you could catch with these, bro. Oh, that time I saw you, Mr. Creel. All right, guys, Comfort Hump is not ready. Just not ready. The BBLs are next door, so we won't mess with Comfort Hump anymore. We'll let her relax, and then we will go to the cousins across the way, and we will see what's in store for us out there. I think Unlimited is out here calling some bullshit, but I don't know because I'm not a saltwater guy, so I wouldn't know any better. One more cast out here, guys. With Don's chatterbait, we will let it hit the floor. And then pop it off and run it back. Oh, man. Let's see how much time we got left. We probably got about 23 minutes. We will spend a good portion of it over here on this hump off to my left. I mean, my left. And then we will go fishing. We will go to Sunset Hump, try and pick off a buzzer beater. I don't know, homies. But if I cannot get a buzzer beater, if you guys would be so gracious as not to bash me, bop me over the head, because I don't know, dogs. 2 BBLs, 1 BBL plus. Je ne sais. I don't know what to do more than that, dogs. Let's get it. All right, homies. Yo. Three eggs. I'll talk to Chicken Me Creel, because 3 eggs sounds like that is not what we should be expecting here. Time to kick Chicken Me out. Chicken Me should have already had them producing. We're going back to the chatterbait, guys. The hump is right in front of us. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna go to the angle that we caught the BBL the other day. The wind will position us just right for it. Assuming that I'm not out here messing around and run out of time. Mr. Creel, I see the face palm. There's one. Oh, missed it. Don's chatterbait has not given up just yet. Don is probably thinking to himself, why did I give that guy those baits? Because now, look at how much work I gotta do. No good deed goes unpunished. Don is now gonna have to do extra work, and he'll be like, never again am I gonna give some baits to a fool who can't keep it quiet. Next, we are gonna throw, in the next few days, bros, we're gonna throw old school swim baits. And we're gonna see what exactly happens with that. Here, guys, you don't need to see what's going on over there for right now. You can enjoy that. Enjoy that sunset. Mr. Creel, do not give Chicken Me any breaks. Nobody gives me any breaks, so do not let Chicken Me get away with not handling business. We're gonna spot lock right here. That hump is over here. We're gonna see what exactly we can pull off of it. Yo, Tata, all you gotta do is send it to latinbassassin@gmail.com. That's how you get a hold of me, dog. That's how you send those pics. And that's how we put some shine on them. You can't do a 3-pound? What's going on here? Let's give you guys a little bit of that sunset. Because this memorable day is about to set on us, homies. This is the type of day that one isn't expecting, but is hoping for. So one is definitely, truly grateful that it ended up the way it did. But it is not over yet, my dudes. We still got gas in the tank. And I don't mean silver. I mean, we still got gas and silver, but, or at least I hope, or else we're gonna be stuck out here, but I doubt it. This is where we go to overtime. Susie, that's the good Lord's work. I'm glad you appreciate it. Let's see if we could add to that with a little fish. I mean, not a tiny fish, but a fish. So let's throw that shaky head out here real quick, and then we will switch over to the jig. To hide moment. I think my mic is still off. Probably on now. Yeah, there was an interrogation happening in the chat. Yo, moderator, did you decide that we're eating burritos? Just want to make sure that I prepare myself. Because remember, guys, I'm out here fasting. 15 minutes to sunset. That's odd. They better say 7. Oh, that's close enough. That's definitely close enough. That's totally up to you, moderator. You saw what was done out here. I will let you decide. Dennis, I just got to know, bro, so I know what kind of expectations. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's good. We're good with that. Let's throw that jig out there. We'll throw the jig, and then we're going to tie on that jitterbug. We didn't bring that fool out here for nothing. That jitterbug is going to be utilized somewhere. Chick-fil-A is closed. I got to eat burritos. But she's right. Once I get off the water, it's going to be late. There's going to be nowhere that we can go. It's got to be something that's brought to the house. I mean, this sure does feel a lot different when the jig is on there. I feel like every single rock known to man. There's one right there, homies. That should have some meat to it. It has a little meat to it, homies. If you guys can direct your attention to here, it's probably about a 3-pounder, 3.5, somewhere around there. Oh, but he's pulling. Somewhere around there in case you guys want to have a waterside chat over here. Probably a 3-pounder, maybe less. He's starting to shrink. They always shrink, homies. Pegged right on the top of the noggin, bro. Pegged right there. Not bad. That's that G Loomis, GLX, homies. Let's see what this baby weighs, and then we'll toss back out there. I'm telling you guys, I could feel all that rock. He was feeling a lot different than when that shaky head was on there. Probably a 3-pounder. That's that the beat, homies. Can we count this as the buzzer beater, guys? I don't know. It might be a little too early for the buzzer beater, but that can be the buzzer beater. No tag. Did we even check the 8-pounder for a tag? We might not have. But I don't think they're just out here putting 8-pounders with tags. That fish right there weighed 3 pounds, 9 ounces, homies. Telling you guys, the humps is gonna get ripe. Best part of all this is they're so close to my house, bro. This is like 5 minutes away. I don't know if you guys heard that. Heard the hook set. heard the line whine, bro. I know you didn't see it, or at least I think you didn't see it, but I hope you heard it at least. Fred seems to be the closest one.